This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 15. Therefore thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel. Behold, I will feed them, even as people, with wormwood, and give them water of God to drink. First and foremost, I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bashem Barakatash, giving double honors. Also want to say Kahala Yahweh Hashem Yahshai Bashem Rakakadash, and say Yahweh Hashem Yahshai Barakatah, wa Shalom. Also giving double honors to the elders and apostles over at GMS who rule well and teach the true doctrine according to the Bible. And the salutations to the Akim and Akwafim out there who labor for this truth and sincerity, man. So I'm gonna get into that. This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 15. It says, Therefore saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will feed them, even as people with wormwood, and give them water of God to drink. So we're going to get into that word for wormwood, because the Lord said he's going to feed us with wormwood, right? So the word is la'ana, right? La'ina, basically. And it says wormwood, bitterness, metaphorically speaking. It says from an unsupported root, supposed to mean to curse, right? And it says regarded as poisonous and therefore a curse. Hemlock wormwood, right? So basically, when you go into that word, wormwood, man, it's talking spiritually and it's talking physically, right? Because hold on, wait, hold on. I think it's Ezekiel 3, but I'm not sure what exactly Ezekiel 4. I jumped to 5, and I jumped to 3. It's 4 and 13, though. It says, let me highlight that real quick so I can. It says, and Yahweh said, even thus say, shall the children of Israel eat their bread defiled among the Gentiles, for that I will dry them. So the Lord made it so where we at, we eating the defiled bread anyway. But also, when it's talking metaphorically, it's talking about what we feed ourselves in with TV, with the social media, with the all the different stuff on YouTube, man. Even like everything, man. Everything has that symbolism, man, and you can't get away from it because the Lord gave us that wormwood to eat, man. And I'm gonna go Slovakia. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go here. Right. Slovakia. Right. And I wanted it where it said everything we we um we do, we're gonna have to go to the enemies for, right? Deuteronomy 28, verse 48, it says, Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall set against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. He shall put a yoke upon thy of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So basically the Lord, man, he made it so we basically everything we do, we gotta go to them, man. And when he said he give us wormwood to eat, man. Basically, the defiled bread, man. It's everything that we eat, man. Like, think about it, man. People could say they eat non-GMO, organic, um, the best of the best, right? Spend millions of dollars, but their food's still defiled, man. Because everything they got in the air is defiled, man. They defile in the air. They defiled the water, man. Right? And we're gonna get into the water, man. We ain't even touch base on the water, man. But everything that they do, man. They defile it, man. So this is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 5. It says, the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And that's talking about us, man. So we defiled the earth, man, because we didn't treat it right, and now everybody else is ruling over us, man. So now the earth is completely defiled, because now you have the worst of the worst, which is Esau, man. Uh, they they basically the worst people that's in the world, and they feeding us food, they giving us water, they giving us clothes, all defiled, man. This is Job 30 verse 1. It says, but now they that are in derision, whose father I would have disdained to have set with I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. So we wouldn't even want these people around the dogs of our flock, man. So going back into Jeremiah 9, I'm going to continue on, man. I will feed them, even this people, with wormwood, and give them water of gall to drink, man. Um, actually, let's see. Actually, I'm going to look at this percentage of clean water. And let's see what I come up with. 3%. 3% of the earth's water is fresh. And think about how much of it is defiled with what Esau did, man. You feel what I'm saying, man? So when it says water of God, right, we're gonna get into that. Right? Gar, Ra'ash, right? And raw that says gall, venom, bitter, poisonous. The other word said bitterness, and this says bitter, man. Right. So even what we drink, man, is poisonous, man. And the waters is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. Right. He shall give us ever living water, man. Right. So our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man, that is the fault, man. Right. Because we given these Catholicisms and Christianities and Muslims and so on and so forth, man. Hinduism, man. Our people, they call after the ancestors, man. They pray to the ancestors and so on and so forth. They into spiritualism, man, but they not into the truth, man. Right? And also going into the water, man. That's talking about how the process of what they do to clean the water, man. The water that you shower with is the water that ultimately becomes the water that you boiling your food with, right? Also, the water that you using in the bathroom is the water that you ultimately boiling your food with, man. And if you're drinking it, man, that's the water that you're drinking it with, man. But the Lord said that that's what was going to happen. We was going to have water of God to drink, man. The irrigation system and way that or not the irrigation, the septic system, I should say, right, in America, man, is disgusting, man. That all that old water should go to waste, and they should practice collecting rainwater or something like that. But they defile the air too, man. There ain't no real way around it, man. And even if you collect rainwater in multiple states, it's illegal to collect rainwater, man. So you can't even do that in America, man. So they make it so you basically almost forced to, man. So the Lord said though, man, I'm gonna go up a verse, right? I'm gonna go up a couple of verse, right? And it says, this is Jeremiah 9 and 13, and Yahweh said, because they have forsaken my law, which I have set before them, and have not obeyed my voice, neither walked therein, but have walked after the imagination of their own heart, after Baalim, right? Baalim, right? Which their fathers taught them. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh shall Tazapah, the power shall is Yasha'Allah. Behold, I will feed them, even this people, before I went and give them water of gold to drink. I will scatter them among the heathen, whom neither they nor their fathers have known. I will send a sword after them till I have consumed them. So this is all going hand in hand with the curses that we under, man, and what we suffer on a day to day, man. So we until we come back ultimately to the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, man, we're gonna continuously we're gonna continuously be in this predicament, right? Okay, so okay, so hold on. Okay, John 5:46, right? I just want to read it, right? So John 5:46, for had you believed Moses, you would have believed me, for he wrote of me. But ultimately, the let's just go here. Ultimately, we got to go back to the schoolmaster, right? Which is this, right? And that's going back to the ever living waters, also, man, which is not the water of God, man, which we are continuously drinking, right? This is Galatians 3, verse 24. For the law was our schoolmaster to bring us unto Christ, that we might be justified by faith. So you want to come to the faith, right, by laying upon the words and the testimonies of the Most High help, man. So with that, man, I want to say shalom. Hopefully, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And I want to say, how about Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah? Shalom.